The Christmas Guest by Helen Steiner Rice. It happened one day near December's end. Two neighbors called on an old-time friend. They'd found his shop so meager and mean, made gay with 1,000 boughs of green. Old Conrad was sitting with face ashine as he suddenly stopped as he stitched a twine and said, "Friends, at dawn today, when the cock was crowing the night away, the Lord appeared in a dream to me and said, 'I'm coming your guest to be.' So I've been busy with feet astir, strewing my shop with branches of fir. The table is set and the kittle is shined, and over the rafters the holly is twined. And I will sit and wait so I'll hear his feet as he nears my humble place. And I'll open the door and I'll look on his face." So Conrad's friends went and left Conrad alone, for this was the happiest day he had known. For long since his family had passed away, and Conrad spent many a sad Christmas day. But this year, with the Lord as his Christmas guest, this Christmas would be the dearest and best. So he sat with just joy in his heart, and with every sound he'd rise with a start, and he'd look for the Lord to appear at his door, like the vision he had a few hours before. So Conrad ran to the window after hearing a sound, but all he could see on the snow-covered ground was a shabby beggar whose shoes were worn, and all of his clothes are ragged and torn. Conrad was touched, so he went to the door and said, "Your feet must be frozen and sore. I have some shoes in my shop for you, and a coat that'll keep you warmer too." So with grateful heart the man went away. But Conrad noticed the time of day and wondered what made the Lord so late, and how much longer he'd have to wait. When suddenly there came a knock at the door. But it was only a stranger once more. A bent old lady with a shawl of black, with a bundle of kindling piled on her back. She only asked for a place to rest, but that was reserved for Conrad's great guest. Her voice seemed to plead, "Don't send me away. Let me rest a while on Christmas Day." So Conrad brewed her a steaming cup and told her to sit at the table and sup. But after she left, he was filled with dismay, for the hours of Christmas were slipping away, and the Lord hadn't come as he said he would, and Conrad felt sure he had misunderstood. When out of the stillness he heard a cry, "Please help me and tell me where am I?" Again Conrad opened his friendly door and stood disappointed as twice before. It was only a child who had wandered away and was lost from her family on Christmas Day. Though Conrad's heart was heavy and sad, he knew he should make the little girl glad. So he called her in and wiped her tears and quieted all her childish fears. Then he led her back to her home once more. But as he entered his own darkened door, he knew the Lord was not coming today, for the hours of Christmas had passed away. So Conrad went back to his room, knelt down and prayed, "Dear Lord, why did you delay? What kept you from coming to call on me? For I wanted so much your face to see." Then out of the silence a voice he heard, "Lift up your head, for I've kept my word. 3 times my shadows crossed your floor. 3 times I came to your lowly door. For I was the beggar with bruised, cold feet, and I was the woman you gave something to eat, and I was the child on the homeless street. 3 times I knocked, and 3 times I came in, and each time I found the warmth of a friend. Of all the gifts, love is the best. I was honored to be your Christmas guest."